Good morning, class. So today we will start unit number 5. Unit number 5 deals with Python and its various libraries. Although we have done a previous project in Python in your previous semester, but to take a quick recap, I have taken one of the sheet from internet. This sheet is from DataCamp. It summarizes various syntaxes in a very good form. So let's revise these syntaxes one by one. First syntax for is in Python is for variable assignment. How we can assign a variable in Python? We just give a variable name and write the variable value. As you can see, x equals to 5. It means we are assigning the value of 5 to the variable x. You can print, if you want to print x, then it will return a value 5. The 5 will print. So it's very a simple variable assignment. By using the equal to operators, you can assign any value to any variable. So how we can perform calculation with variables? We have done all these statements. These are all statements very similar with R also, because you have done a full course in R. So you can feel that these are all syntaxes are very similar in R. Let's see the calculation of variable. The sum of two number you can write x plus 2 variable plus any value. Subtraction can be done with minus sign or subtraction sign. Similarly, multiplication sign. Exponential can be calculated by 2 multiplication sign, asterisk, and remainder can be calculated with the help of modular sign. Division of a variable. Division can be done by divide sign. If you want to change the data type of any variable, you can write a data type in front of that value. Like x is divided by float within the bracket 2. So in this way, by using the simple mathematical operators, you can do calculation in Python. Apart from using variables, you can just write the values itself, 2 plus 2, like in this manner. Or you can write x plus y if you previously assigned the value to the variables x and y. Then you can perform the operations in between the assigned variables. Next is your types and type conversion. So first one is variable to strings conversion. So if you want to convert any variable value to a string, you can use the function str, string function. So it will convert your value to the string. You can see if you convert a value to a string, it will enclosed into single inverted quotes. Like 5 is enclosed in a string. Now 3.45 is not a numeric value, it's a string value here. And 2 is also a string value. Like variable to integer, for that you can use the int. To convert the variable to floats, you can use float. And variable can also be converted into boolean by using the bool function. It will return true and false value. If you want to find any help, then you can use the help function. And within the bracket, you have to give a name of the function for which you need help. Okay, just type help. And within the bracket, you can write the function which you want to know about. Then these are the list operation. Like A, we have assigned a string here. Then B, there is another string here. Then my list, I have created a list here, which can be a combination of strings as well as the variables. Okay, so first two are the strings, then these two are the variables. in which we have previously stored two strings. Then if you print this my list, then it will printed my list is nice. Similarly, there is another list where we have given a list name my list 2, and then we have used two vectors of values like 4, 5, 6, 7 is one of the vector, and 3, 4, 5, 6 another vector. Okay, so this list can be a combination of string, variables, vectors. Okay. We can subset the string. Subsetting means you are selecting a particular item from the string. Suppose I want to select first value, that is my from the string. So I have to give an index value here. So if I give the index value 1, so it will select first value. Sorry, it's the index value starts from 0. Okay. So if you select my list 1, then it will give me a list word which is written at the second position. Similarly, if want to select the third last item, then we can use the minus and the index values -3. So you can use a positive value or you can use a negative value. If you use a negative value, it will select from the back side. If you use the positive value, it will select from the forward direction. Also, we can use a slice of the string. Slice can be done by changing the string index values. Like my slice 1:3 means we are taking the value from index 1 position to index 3 position. Okay. Select the item after index 0, then we can use 1:. The rest of the values is not used. My list, select item before index 3. So we can give only last value 3 and all the values will be selected. If you want to copy the string, then we can use my list and just give a colon. It is used for the copy purpose. Then we can subset list of lists. For that purpose, you can use which list you want to select and which item from the list you want to select. For this purpose, we use two subscript value. One value will tell you the list value, which list you want to find out, and the next value is your item value within the list. Okay. We can perform list operations. List operations can be done by any mathematical operations like my list plus my list. So it will add two lists together. My list into 2. So it will automatically create same list 2 times. My list is greater than 4. It will compare each and every value of the list is greater than 4 or not. If it is greater than 4, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. Then we have certain commands on the list like my list dot index. It will give the index of the item. My list dot count a. It will count the item. My list dot append an item at a time. My list dot remove an item. Del my list, remove an item. You can assign the positions, which item you want to delete. If you want to reverse the string, then you can use mylist.reverse command. Append an item to the string, then you can use mylist.extend, and within the bracket, you have to give a item value. Remove an item, for that you can write mylist.pop, and within the bracket, you have to give the position. Okay, which item you want to remove. Similarly, to insert an item, we can write mylist.insert, that will start from 0 and goes up to that particular value. And if you want to sort the list, then we'll need to write mylist.sort command. Okay. So apart from list, we'll also have string commands. To assign any string, we'll use my string. So this is the name of the string, and to assign any string, we'll include a string into a single inverted quotes. Okay, so my string, this string is awesome. So if you want to print the string, you just type the name of the string. Similar to the list, we'll also have a string operation by using any mathematical operators like multiplication by 2, my string multiplication by 2, simply create string 2 times my string plus int. It means you are adding a new string to the previous string, and this new string is enclosed into the inverted quotes. Similarly, we can find out a particular value of the string into the stored string. Like the third command is m in my string, whether the m is present into the string or not. M is present as a first value, so it will return a true. String operations. The string operation is to convert the string into the uppercase. For that, we'll write my string dot upper. To convert the string into the lowercase, write my string dot lower. To count the string elements, use my string dot count. To replace the string element, we'll write my string dot replace. First, you will give which value you want to replace, and then next position you want to give a new value which you want to replace. If you want to count the white spaces, then you will write the my string dot str strip. This will give string spaces. Then if you want to include any library to the Python console, then you will write import numpy. This is one of the library which is used for arrays, numpy. So we'll write import numpy. We can give a short as import numpy as np. Then next time we'll use as np. np will be used for further operations. Selective imports. From math import pi. It means math is your library and you are importing a function pi. So we'll see numpy arrays. The first one is we are creating a list, my list. 1, 2, 3, 4. A vector is created here. Then next time created an array value. As we have imported numpy as np, we write np.array within the bracket my list. So it will convert all the list values to array. My 2D array is equals to numpy.array. Within the bracket, you'll write the values of the array. So it will create an array. Subset of the array means you want to extract an element from the array. For that purpose, you have to define an index value. Suppose the array name is my array, and within the bracket, 1 is given. So it will select an item at the index position 1. And as the array starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, so at the position 1, the element 2 is written, so it will return the 2 value. Similarly, if you want to slice an array, then you have to give a 2 index values, like my array 0:2. So it will return an item at index 0 and index 1. Okay. Subsetting the 2D arrays. So for that purpose, you have to divide 2 values, 2 subscript values, one for row and one for column value. Next is numpy array operations. So as similar to list and string, any mathematical operators can be applied in between the arrays. Like my array is greater than 3 here. So you are checking all the values of the array, whether the value is greater than 3 or not. Okay. So if it is greater than 3, so it will return a value. Suppose the first condition is false, false, it will fall. The fourth value is greater than 3, so it will return a true. Similarly, we can apply a multiplication operation on the array. Here, the 2 is multiplied to all the values of the array. Next time, we are appending two arrays together. Value of first array and values of second array will be added together. Some automatic functions in numpy for array is myArray.shape. It will give you a dimension of the array. To append two arrays together, either you can use a plus operators or you can write np.append, and within the bracket you just write the other array. It will append items to an array. np insert myArray 1, 5. It means it will insert an items to the array at the position 1 and the value is 5. Similarly, if you want to delete an item, you have to give a script value which item you want to delete. For this, the command is np.delete. This is the name of the array and the subscript value is 1. So value which is stored at the position 1 will be deleted. To calculate the mean of the array, np.mean and within the bracket name of the array will be given. To calculate the median, np.median and within the bracket the name of the array will be given. To find the correlation coefficient, we'll write myArray.corrcoff. It will give you a correlation coefficient between the elements of the array. And to calculate the standard deviation, we'll write np.std within the bracket name of the array. So that's all with this class.